batsman who could bowl a few stopovers, try and keep it quiet. And that's exactly what he's doing, is keeping it quiet, and he's also picking wickets. More importantly, he's reading situations. Reading situation, bowling accordingly, reading batsmen, and therefore shortening the length or bowling a much fuller length, tossing the ball up.
Or breaks up. Bowlers need a lot of confidence, and if the captain keeps on backing them, even in difficult periods, or you make them. He's doing a good job, Rohit Sharma, as a captain.
He's doing a brilliant job. That fielder being placed for Soumya Sarkar, that's been brilliant. The captaincy has been brilliant.
And to be able to do that, you have to read the big pitch well. That's what he has done consistently. And today, yes, that has been the trend in this tournament for the captains: win the toss and elect to bowl. But today, the decision was because Bangladesh has been chasing targets very comfortably in this tournament, and they have failed to set a total which is good for the bowlers. So that's where he's making a difference, Rohit Sharma. He's a thinking captain.
Also, because he'll go for the second now, good fielding again. Also because this is a new pitch. This pitch hasn't been used at all in the entire tournament. So by fielding first, he gets to see what the pitch is doing and how then they need to chase whatever total that Bangladesh put up on the board. Bangladesh still has Mahmudullah to come into bat. I'm really surprised he wasn't sent up earlier. When a batsman has batted so brilliantly in the previous inning, to just give him that promotion, that unfortunately for Bangladesh not been done. 68 for 3.
अल्पम स्वैग कणिके निंडे स्टाइल कणिके अल्पम शक्ति कणिके कई कोरकु भावियुमाय तिळकेटे रक्तम फुटबॉल फुटबॉल जियो फुटबॉल 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 जियो फुटबॉल
68 for 3. It's the Hero Nidahas Trophy 2018 final. Bangladesh versus Sri Lanka. It's been a magnificent tournament. Good crowd, I must say. And well, I'm not surprised to see those Indian flags, especially after that unfortunate thing that happened the other day. And that, to me, has been the unreal lot as far as I'm concerned. Now this is high. This is high. It's taken. It's taken. Sahel gets another one. And Mushfiqur Rahim has been the batsman, been taken at cover.
Well, that is the reason why Rohit Sharma is sticking with his go-to bowlers, wicket-taking bowlers. Paid dividends. Third wicket for Chahal. And a very important wicket of Mushfiq, who's carried the brunt of batting for Bangladesh. They are jubilant to see his back. What a wicket for Chahal.
It's a big wicket. 9 to Mushfiqur. Good cast at by Vijay Shankar. It's 68 for 4 for Bangladesh.
Running a marathon, ga? Arey, he looks chill. Come on, Ra.
नहीं मिला तो मैं पालेगी इसको।
अरे वाह, बराबर। अगर बस काशी के पास आते ही कैसे चुप हो गया। ए साई, इसका नाम क्या रखेगी?
Take another look, tossed up. And that was the attempted, in fact that was the wrong end.
Yes, you can see he didn't quite read it. It's a fine catch, very good catch by Vijay Shankar. The ball was running away from him.
And that's why they have made the difference tonight. A few good catches, and that's why they're way ahead in this game.
Oh, that's clever. Very well bowled. Completely deceived him. Never really read it. Nice loop and dip. Good first delivery for the new batsman.
Talk about control. Wrong one, pitching just outside the off stump. Great thinking.
The thing about him is he likes to
Spinners are evolving in this format. Good to see.
Just a single down to deep cover. Another wonderful over. 4 runs off it. 72 for 4.
ये देखिए सर, ये टीवी आपके लिए परफेक्ट होगा. Your eyes look strange सर. तो शायद आप एक छोटा टीवी देखते वो भी काफी दूर से. Am I right about that? और फिर आपके हाथ.
What about my hands?
नाखून के निशान है सर. तो रिमोट के लिए अपनी बहन के साथ झगड़ा करते हैं आप. इसलिए सर, what you need is a bigger screen. 4K smart TV, 65 inches, जो आपकी आंखों के स्ट्रेन को कम करे.
Dad, I think we should take this.
Reliance Digital, personalizing technology.
72 for 4. So it's going to be Shankar coming on. 11 overs, 72 for 4. Shankar to continue, and let's go across and now join Archana, and let's see whom she has.
Thank you so much indeed. I have with me B. Arun, the bowling coach to the Indian side. Well, it's a Sunday today, but you're having a great day at the office, aren't you?
Yeah, the planning has been good. They have prepared pretty well for this event, and so far, yes, they can be pretty happy with the execution.
Right, and you know, Washington Sundar displaying courage yet again, composure. What is he made of? Tell us.
He's been extremely consistent, as you can see, and all I can tell you is he's pretty cool. He's extremely composed, and I think that is one of the main reasons why he's able to execute so perfect.
And what about Chahal? Having a good day too?
It's been pretty good too. He's been very good in this tournament. He didn't begin too well, but again, I think the last match and the previous he was very good, and he's continuing his good form.
Thank you so much, and let's keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, the bowling coach was right. Chahal ne to pahal kar di.
Bilkul. You need to tell me what that is. There he is enjoying a drink of water. Yes, the bowling coach has been very, very good with the bowling unit.
That's gone wide. Will that be 4? Brilliantly done. Brilliantly done. That's right on the boundary. This has been wonderful. It's been a great exhibition of fielding by the Indian fielders. For a moment, I thought it was a 4.
Oh, he's a brilliant athlete. Suresh Raina, look at the commitment. He anticipates everything coming to him, and that's why he's ever alert.
And that's why he's worth his place in the team only for his fielding, because he'll save you valuable runs. Never mind how many he gets off the bat. On the field, he will save you loads of runs. And so important, every run saved is a run scored for your team.
That's a wide. Now 1,000 runs in T20 cricket for Mahmudullah. And earlier, Chahal became the third highest wicket taker for India in T20 cricket. And he's now behind Ashwin and Bumrah. He did go past Ashish Nehra.
And he has done it in no time. Making a mark, stamping his authority. An asset to have in your side.
It's a very good fielder too.
It's been a wonderful Nidahas Trophy, no doubt. Just unfortunate that we just had a little blot the other day in the game between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. Very, very unfortunate. I thought the Bangladeshi players were quite lucky to get away with 25%, to be honest. I've seen lesser crimes being punished greater. I've seen, for example, an extra patch sticker being fined 25%, clothing issue 50%. I think you need consistency here.
It was good to see Courtney Walsh trying to put some sense into the players. Well, I think it should be put behind now.
Yes, the decision has been taken by the match referee, and I think we've got to now abide by it. Life's not always fair. I mean, look at Brett Lee. He's 6 feet 1 inch, and I'm 5 feet 5 inches. So how must he feel? Life's not always fair.
You're right. That's a great example. Very well done, Sonny. You couldn't have found a better example. Maybe you could have picked Joel Garner.
So who's complaining here?
So 10 runs off that over. It's 82 for 4.
And not me.
The fabric of the future is here. Only Vimal Nice. Another innovation from Only Vimal.
Only Vimal, only Vimal, only Vimal.
The 5 bowlers used, Unadkat and Chahal once again outstanding. 3 for 18 in his 4 overs. Chahal, Unadkat starting off the proceedings. Washington Sundar has been good as well. And they've been back some very good fielding. Some very good catching in the outfield. This was Shardul Thakur. And then Shikhar Dhawan. It was leaving him. So just timing it right and then just being precise and crisp. It's the final. You need to be on top of your game. You need to hit the ground running. And that's exactly what the Indian team has done. And Rohit too has been spot on with his bowling changes. 2 commentators joining me. It's the 2 A's, the Arnold and the Athar Ali show.
Yes, spot on. I mean, the Indian field. Very high standards maintained, and that has been the problem for Bangladesh. You can't fault their approach. The batsmen coming hard in the first few overs. It's just been good execution by India that has pushed Bangladesh to this position.
And I said that while we were commentating earlier. The intention has been right. The 3 shots went straight to fielders. The intention was right. They saw that there were no fielders there. Picked the wrong delivery from Liton Das. Played underneath it to a ball which was pitched up. We always know that Tamim Iqbal runs down the track and plays a shot like that. And Soumya Sarkar, once again, you would back yourself to clear that infield, especially with the shot square leg and the shot fine. Unfortunate. It can happen.
Well, too many wickets lost early in the innings for Bangladesh has hurt them, but this pair, more than capable of scoring runs. We know what Mahmudullah has done so far. Brilliant knock in the last match when he picked up the match-winning 43. And then Shabir Rahman also picked up 31 in that last match that he played against India. That's what he has done so far. That's the match that I was talking about was the one that was against Sri Lanka. Match-winning knock, magnificent six of that second last delivery to make sure that Bangladesh find themselves in the final. The current run rate would get them 134. They need to think about 150 perhaps, because if this pair goes on, if possible. Shabir Rahman been there for a while, but we all know Mahmudullah need to play a really good role here.
Very smart. The third man was brought up, just that bit of width on offer, and he just sliced those 2 fielders to perfection.
It's a top quality shot. It was not that short, but he played it late, opening the face of the bat and knowing that there was no fielder in the deep in that direction. Excellent. Finds the gap, finds the boundary.
Yeah, great awareness. Well, we're seeing that on a consistent basis from Mahmudullah Riyad.
Yeah, Unat got back into the team after the last game. Oh, that was close. Good effort from Unatkat in his follow-through.
And he did the right thing. He knows that if he can get Mahmudullah Riyad out at this stage, that probably will be the last nail in the coffin. He got across. The pictures tell the story.
It would have been gone if it was a direct hit. And he knows it.
Right decision to try and go for glory and try and knock those stumps out. Sometimes you hold back thinking there might not be anyone covering up or backing up for you.
And Mike Young, who was the baseball specialist, also fielding coach of Australia, always used to say, if you find a chance, you have to go for it. You can't think of overthrows at that point of time, and that should be the attitude. 8 runs of that 13th over. It's 90 for 4.
Maybe that is not the right mobile phone for you, sir.
मतलब?
Simple है sir, आपके कपड़े, expensive foreign brands, and आपके pocket में एक pen drive. That means आपके पास कुछ obviously important files है जो अपने बड़े करीब रखते हैं. Share portfolio, company expansion plans, or maybe just personal notes, sir. इसलिए आपको चाहिए sir एक mobile phone which is very secure. ये देखिए sir, इसमें है 3 levels of identity check, password, fingerprint, and now retinal scan, sir.
Perfect.
Can bat deep, but this is the partnership which they would be looking for. Even in the last game, Sri Lanka were 5 down, and then it was Tisara Pereira and Kusal Pereira who put together a partnership. First impressions of this wicket, Russell, you're the man with the local knowledge. What do you make of the track so far?
It's on the slower side, and that's why Rohit Sharma has been successful in getting through 7 overs of his spinners. He's picked up 4 wickets for 28. More pace on it, it's easier to play. But it will become slightly easier for batting with the dew setting in. The ball tends to slide on. That's why teams prefer to chase. We are in Colombo, and it just feels like this could be Chennai or Bengaluru or somewhere, because there's so much support for India. Lots of Indian flags, the fielding being cheered.
You surprised? Are you surprised by the support that you've seen so far, that they're really backing India in the final?
Yeah, that was terrible. Just going or diving on top of it, Chahal. The bowler won't be happy, Rohit won't be happy.
Yeah, they've been very good in the field, India, but that was not what they would have hoped for. He will be disappointed because her boundaries are hard to come by. And the fielder, Chahal, jumped, just missed time to his dive, and just the ball getting on need and getting through before he dived. He's not happy.
Great reaction from Shardul. Just going back to your question, Athar.
Over the top this time, and it's straight past him. Another boundary, back-to-back boundaries.
And you got to attack someone. It's the seamers, extra pace, easier to hit through the line, easier to use the pace, and that's what these two batsmen are doing at this time.
Yeah, also the fact that the fielder was inside the circle on the offside, so it's good thinking from Shabir Rahman. He belts one away. There was a back-to-back boundaries, a good start to the over. Shabir Rahman versus Seam this series. Very strong when it's on the good length. What he does present the full face of the bat. When the ball is in those areas, he likes to hit down the ground. We saw him doing that in the previous delivery.
Yep, proves your point. When you pitch it up to him, he misses it.
The knuckleball dipping on the batsman. He's executed that very well.
That swung away. Just at the last moment, just moves away from the right-hander.
I've seen Ben Laughlin Australia do that. Up for there is considerable support for Bangladesh. There has been throughout this series, but positives in the field by the fielding team are getting a louder cheer.
It's again a bit of a movement.
Yeah, it's interesting you mentioned that, because at this stage of the innings, still getting the ball to move away, and this time it was cross seam, just leaving him ever so slightly. It's been a good comeback from Shardul Thakur after going for 2 boundaries. One was not his fault, the other one was a good shot.
Yeah, good skills, really good skills. Number of deliveries. We saw the knuckleball, when we saw the cross seam one. Very good.
Been punched, but will only fetch him a single. 10 runs.
The fabric of the future is here. Only Vimal.
Only Vimal, only Vimal, only Vimal.
42 is what Shabir Rahman is on, of 34. A slightly slow start. Wickets were falling all around him. Mahmudullah, last man, savior and hero. Simultaneously on 17 of 14, Shakib Al Hasan still in the hut. Mehdi Hasan can wield the willow too. The Pacers have not got any wickets in this game, gone for 70 of their 7, whereas on the other hand, spinners 4 wickets for 28 runs. So tells a story and also validates what you were talking about, slightly on the slower side.
And pass the message on to Brett as well. The spinners bowling better.
They always do, mate. They always do. You look at the history of T20, Russell. Oh, this one's been flicked away into the gap. A boundary to Mahmudullah.
More runs off the seamer. Cleverly placed. Just the little angle into the pads was enough for him to deflect.
In the moment he pitched it on his legs, he knew that he had an opportunity to put that away, especially when you have a fine leg inside the circle. Not the right line and the length, but very good from Mahmudullah. 10 runs in overs from every over from here on will get them 162, so they need to look to score runs in the last 6 overs now, Bangladesh.
That's well bowled, and there's a mix-up. There's a mix-up, and it is the race against the batsman. It's Mahmudullah who's run out because Shabir Rahman went for that, and they were stranded at the same end.
Well, for a moment it looked like that Mahmudullah did not want to come back and try to save him and get inside at the non-striker, and he just stood there. Completely lost his concentration here. There was a good shout, but look at what he has done. He's missed that ball, the bowler, and still he was standing. Didn't give himself any chance whatsoever to come back.
But here's the question. Should Shabir have gone back? Because Mahmudullah Riyad was the hero. He's the man in form. Well, not anymore. He's gone for 21. It's 104.
Mix-up brings the captain. Another slower one. That was the slower one which completely defeated Mahmudullah. And then that horrible mix-up.
And I completely agree with Russell Arnold, because there was never a run there. He's missed that. Looking at the just behind, and he's out of his tracks. I could not believe, and I think he was just thinking maybe at the last moment whether he should be going back in or whether Shabir could go back to the non-striker, but in the end it was Mahmudullah had to go back to the pavilion.
Mahmudullah Riyad was in his crease. He should never have left it, because he would have been the man in. Shabir would have been the one to go. The moment he left his ground and Shabir made his ground, the equation was changed. Leg break from Vijay Shankar.
Shakib Al Hasan has been a phenomenal player. Slashes and slashes hard and starts off with a boundary.
Should have stayed with the slow ones. You saw it grip. You saw the way it moved away from Mahmudullah Riyad a couple of balls ago. But this time, a little quicker, and it flies.
He went after it pretty hard. Thick outside edge. And flies to the boundary.
Interesting stat.
I know it's an interesting stat, but there was never a run there that went straight to the keeper. Now, you would not have expected Shabir Rahman to go for that single. Big blow for Bangladesh. 110 for 5.
Tally
ಬೇಡಯ್ಯ ಅಲ್ಪಂ ಸ್ವಾಗ್ ಕಾಣಿಕೆ ನಿಂಡೆ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಕಾಣಿಕೆ ಅಲ್ಪಂ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಕಾಣಿಕೆ ಕೈಕೋರ್ಕು ಭಾವಿಯುಮಾಯ್ ತಿಳಕೆಟೆ ರಕ್ತಂ
The spin doing very, very well. A case for Suresh Raina?
Possibly not now. I was thinking immediately after the 10th or the 11th over, couple of overs from him, possibly in place of Vijay Shankar, because Suresh Raina once again is a smart operator. He's bowled quite a bit in those situations. Not now. I think it's time for the specialists.
Yeah, they've got the spinner on now, and they've hardly given anything away. Wickets, they've picked up wickets at regular intervals. They've given nothing. No. Bowled really good line and lengths. It's been difficult for batsmen to rotate the strike. And outstanding the spinners in this final.
Young off spinner. Talking of young, lots of young fans at the ground. Really impressed with the turnout tonight. No home team featuring, but they've still come out in large numbers to watch the final, the Hero Nidahasa Trophy 2018. Vijay Shankar with the ball again. Slow ball, it's clobbered that. It's gone over the fielder. That's the maximum.
The investment of Bangladesh cricket is coming off. Sabir Rahman finally responding. That's been a very good innings from him under pressure.
So long-term investment, or it's been short-term investment? The returns
Well, started to come. So let's hope it's a long term. He's got the talent. Just discipline himself.
More the time that you invest in a player, you liken him to somebody like an Umar Akmal. Pakistan have invested in him as well. The returns not quite coming. You're right. And a good night for young Shabir Rahman. 5 4s, 3 6s.
He's been crafty. The way he uses his feet. He's a strong, powerful hitter.
Brett Lee was instant investment, instant returns. One to Brett. Oh, that's the slow ball and gone even longer. A slow ball gone wrong and easy pickings for Shabir Rahman. 79 sixes now in this tournament. Goes to 80.
Yeah, once again Shankar just trying to slow a ball. And he could have served up a better birthday gift. That's one with cream on top. And it's gone the journey. He's been expensive tonight. He's done well in other games where he's been effective, but tonight is not his night in terms of the ball. 1 for 46 off 3.3.
Pressure of the finals.
No, that's, yeah, that's what's happened. Hit the bat first, then the helmet, and he's got to run.
Well, that's a strange way to get a run. He's lapped it straight into his tooth.
There's something I keep saying, Brett, you know, all these shots, now this is the Dill scoop that is tried. I keep saying these are shots of the post-helmet era. You can never try this, or could not have tried this before the helmets came into the game. And here's an indication of that.
Well, you could, but you'd be chewing through a straw. Likes the leg side. Very, very powerful and straight in the ground too.
Bangladesh still have a chance to finish off strongly. Yes, there hasn't been an effective partnership.
Run out chance. Oh, has he done it? Vijay Shankar, has he flicked off the bail with the ball in his hand? That's the question.
Tim, we have a rebel for a run out. Just give me your best square on shot. Okay, balls in the hand, wickets broken. Batsman is short of his ground. You can load out, out, out on the board.
Oh, it's going to be out. And it was a fantastic bit of work there from Shankar. So although he hasn't been on fire with his bowling tonight, he's done well to get that dismissal. Shakib Al Hussein's with the par for 7. It's 133 for 6.
Running a marathon, ga? Arey, he looks chill. Come on, Ra. Boss, how old are they?
No, Guru. How cool are they?
Checks are a thing of the past, bro. Gadu, he pulls it off like a pro.
Blah, 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 blah. I got you talking. వాళ్ళు మాట్లాడతారు మీరు ట్రెండ్ అవుతారు. Trends. Get them talking.
Vijay Shankar initiates the run out and finishes a spell of 4 overs, being slightly expensive tonight. 134 for 6.
Play back to back. SMS warranty number to check authenticity. Skybags.
So 24 runs in the last 2 overs. 3 overs to go. One in that will allow.
Wales in no time off balanced. Important wicket.
Yeah, quick throw as well from Lokesh Rahul, and he threw it on the bounce. It's a difficult take, nevertheless, from Vijay Shankar. Another chance of a run out, misses. And they had a chance of taking the second, but the batsman at the danger end taken a long follow through.
Just for a second there, I thought no one saw that overthrow. It was a good effort from Shikhar Dhawan. Would have been safe, so it was a good effort, and then no one backing up.
Oh, he's batted well, so he is desperate to form the strike. He knows runs from his bat are going to be important.
Here goes for the block hole, appeals as well. Missed the stumps. Was the batsman in or well short?
Well, it's all happening. Bowled a beautiful Yorker. Turned
the
around.
The on-field decision is not out. We'll start with the front foot, please. Waiting for front foot, guys. Yeah, that's a fair delivery. You can move on to front on spin vision. Yeah, that's a fair delivery. You can move on to front on spin vision. Ball tracking coming up. Ball pitching in line. Impact in line. Wickets umpire's call. Put me back to the on-field umpire, please. Ruchi, you can stay with your decision. You're on screen now.
Well, I thought the ball would be missing the stump by at least 4 inches. Looking at the first 2 points of the ball landing and the impact on the pads. Closer than we thought. Played that fine. Out eyes, but can't prevent the ball from reaching the boundary. So another 4 here.
He's thinking of boundaries. And he's playing with the right ideas. Picked up the length early, got into a good position, and then depth touch. Excellent batting away from the fieldsman. Desperate dive. 4 important runs.
Another terrific shot this is. Shabbir Rahman getting some useful runs here. Giving a total that Bangladesh can put up a fight with. He's moved on to 74 or 47.
Very, very useful runs, all right. There was a knuckleball, and he's picked it. that shot. We see the replays, but heat of the moment, big crowds in. It's a final, and you find a way to get down and back yourself. Terrific shot.
It's back to those pitches that we had at the start of the tournament, where the slow balls as well coming nicely onto the bat.
He's the lone man standing for Bangladesh. Sabir Rahman. He's carried the sunshine. He has to eke out for next 2 overs. It's 145 for 6.
The fabric of the future is here. Only Vimal Nice. Another innovation from Only Vimal.
Only Vimal, only Vimal, only Vimal.
Beautiful view of the city of Colombo. Night. Two overs left in the innings. Munat cut the bowler. And again, trying the ram shot was, I beg your pardon, what is that? The scoop on the leg side, lap shot.
It's been such an effective ball. Going upstairs again here.
For an LBW. Can we, on-field division is not out. Can we start with the front foot? Yeah, fine. It's a fair delivery. We'll move on to front on spin vision. Yeah, looks, seems like an inside edge here. We'll confirm that with ultra edge, please. Okay. Yeah, we'll just confirm it with ultra edge. Yep, clear spike when the ball passes the bat. Can you put me onto the on-field umpire? Wembley on screen now. You can stay with your decision.
You'll have to change the other decision as well, because he's called it a leg by, and we've seen that there was some bat on it. He's made a couple of changes, or has he? Going for the almighty slog on the leg side, misses it completely. That Sabir Rahman's wonderful innings has come to an end.
Well, Unatkar went for plenty in his first 2 overs. It's a good comeback for his side, removing a very dangerous batsman who was looking good, looking dangerous. Breather for the captain, breather for the bowler, breather for the fieldsman. It's 147 for 7, and Sabir contributing 77 runs.
Unatkar will continue. He's picked up a wicket of the last ball. It's a high bouncer, called wide. This is the thing that created all the problems in the last match, isn't it? Judgment of height and stuff.
Umpire there to signalling. Have you seen it? Yes, that's one above. It was a beautiful piece of bowling. And just ran his fingers down across the seam, and that's what made the batsman play a false shot. Sabir was beautiful. Great innings of 77, but just threw the shot too early. Middle stump.
Yes, he just redeemed himself. And he's jubilant. Very expressive.
Another one. Unatkat is on fire now. Lights everywhere around the stumps. Indians are happy. He's looking calm and relaxed now.
The first dismissal was with a slow delivery, and this one was even slower. 8 Ks. Same result. Clean bowling the batsman. Look at the expressions on captain's face. Not contributing anything, Rubel Hussain. And it's 148 for 8 now.
Running a marathon, guy? Arey, he looks still. Come on, Ra. Boss, how old are they?
No, Guru. How cool are they?
Checks are a thing of the past, bro. Gadu, he pulls it off like a pro.
Blah, 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 blah. I got you talking. వాళ్ళు మాట్లాడతారు మీరు ట్రెండ్ అవుతారు. Trends. Get them talking.
Fantastic over this from Jaydev Unatkat. Goes for the block hole again. Just 3 runs. He's got a couple of wickets. The danger man as well. Sabir Rahman's gone. So India looking now like a team that has things under control. Here's the second wicket.
Beautifully bowled again. Just see the way he gets his wrist up there and then rolls his fingers across. It was a bit of an agricultural swipe. And bowled into the wicket. And that's beautiful piece of bowling and well executed.
Generally agriculturist, number 10 and 11. Another slow delivery.
Sometimes right up the order as well. So what they have got, they've got a decent score on the board. Even though that they've crashed here the last, in particular this over, only 3 runs from it, so it's been a great one, but they've got a good score on the board.
Yeah, but Brett, you read it right. You said this is a new pitch, and if it was one of those tiring pitches, maybe you would say that they have a shot, but this is a good pitch where the slow balls are coming onto the bat, so I think they're about 30 runs short at this stage at least. Another slow ball. They don't want to take a single as well, and that one 3 runs from the over. 148 for 8.
Maybe that is not the right mobile phone for you, sir. मतलब? Simple है sir, आपके कपड़े, expensive foreign brands, and आपके pocket में एक pen drive. That means आपके पास कुछ obviously important files है, जो अपने बड़े करीब रखते हैं. Share portfolio, company expansion plans, or maybe just personal notes, sir. इसलिए आपको चाहिए sir एक mobile phone which is very secure. ये देखिए sir, इसमें है 3 levels of identity check, password, fingerprint, and now retinal scan, sir.
Perfect. Reliance Digital, personalizing technology.
Have a look at that batting card and look at the contribution of Sabir Rahman. He's got more than half the runs of his team, so terrific innings from him. The big guns not firing. Coming well, just 15. Mushfiqur Rahim not quite his night. 3 wickets to Chahal, which is not a surprise. Washington 1 for 20 of his 4, so they've been a real success story in this tournament. Not the 2 for 33. Shardul Thakur 27 of his 3, and here he is bowling the final over of the innings. Makes room, and that's going to be runs. 4 of them.
Well, if he's going to bowl that slow ball, he's got to have his fine leg back. And I think he'll change it now. That's the knuckle ball. Have we seen too many knuckles?
Well, not only Mehdi is a good off spinner, he's got some ability with the bat. And he showed us improvised stroke, and he's been rewarded with 4 runs. Making few changes. He's been proactive. Rohit Sharma has handled the situation very well.
That's going to be a no ball. Firstly the 6, and then it's going to be a no ball and a free hit. So not a great start here for Shardul Thakur. Bangladesh have gone past 150 to their 158 now.
And 10 runs of 1 delivery in the last over.
Well, they haven't called it a no ball, which I'm a bit surprised.
They get a bit confused with the heights, I guess, umpires in this tournament.
Let's not go there again. Let's have a look here side on.
Yeah, it doesn't help when the batsman advances down the pitch. They have to assume in a standing position at the crease whether the ball was waist high. So I think the batsmen do themselves a bit of harm when they go down the pitch. Maybe the right call was made. 10 runs from the over so far. That would have been a wide toe end of the bat. No run.
And this is where to play Thakur as a slower bowler. So his change-up now is going to be his quicker ball. And if you're a batsman getting set, I'm assuming that every ball is going to be a knuckle ball, and the surprise ball will be the quicker one.
I mean, I think the knuckle ball, if a batsman is looking to hit in front of the pitch, I think it's more difficult. You made that observation before the match. If you're looking to hit the knuckle ball behind you, in the V behind you, becomes easier. That's going to be 4 again. This is a good over for Bangladesh.
Yeah, Brett, I made a very, very valid point. As a batsman, you have to look for those slow deliveries that are coming your way. And those quicker deliveries seam up. Stock deliveries. Again, a knuckle delivery, slicing the ball by opening the face of the bat and placed it into the gap. Important 14 runs for Bangladeshi side.
Seam up, was it? We'll come back for 2. This is a good over for Bangladesh. 16 runs, 1 ball to go. Forgettable night once more for Shardul Thakur. He's had a couple.
I'm thinking back to when they were 2 or 3 down, didn't have many runs on the board. They'll be pretty happy with this score. I still believe, as you said, they're probably 20 short. But runs on the board in the final are always a massive benefit.
And especially when you see so many failures in that batting lineup, that's a terrific score to have. Last ball of the innings. Go short. Could be 1, could be 2. Vijay Shankar attacking the ball. I think they'll be happy with the batsman taking a couple. So that's a fantastic over for Bangladesh to finish. 18 runs coming off it. So in this final of the Hero Nidas Trophy 2018, in their 20 overs, Bangladesh batting first have got 166 for 8.
And how important these 90 runs from Mehdi are going to be. Time will tell.